Hi crafters, it's Alexa from Hearts Crafts and I'm here again with my Tuesday night live, and I'm just trying to bring you all up on my other device if I can find it, and just waiting for a few people to pop on in. Waiting for a few people to pop on. Don't want to hear me. Okay. Right. Oh, hi Anne-Marie. Welcome everyone to my Facebook Live on Tuesday nights. Tonight we will be having our last night on the series of card styles. Hi Jenny, how are you, darling? Hope you had a good day. Hope you had a good day too, Anne-Marie. Looking forward to when we all can get together and craft again. Yay! Hopefully soon. But we need to stay safe. So yes, so tonight is our last night of our card styles, and we will be making a rocker card and a panorama card, and I will show you them in a wee bit. Just a few things before we do get started. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Perth, Western Australia. And just before I came on, I was having a quick browse through the Stampin' Up! Website, and there was a few exciting things and a few things that was sort of like, yeah, kind of know that. So one of them is, when you're placing your orders, please be aware that there are delays through Australia Post in posting. There's such a high demand at the moment that Australia Post is finding it a bit hard to keep up with the demand. So if we can all just be a little bit patient with that. And secondly, there's about 10 items that are on back order. Don't know if they're not orderable, but I know they're on back order, and they can't give us a particular time for when they're coming. But they will do their best to keep us updated. And the next thing that is mostly exciting is, if you're a demonstrator or a discount shopper anywhere in the world with Stampin' Up!, our new catalogue is going live on the 22nd of this month. So yeah, if you're interested in that and want to see the catalogue early, please contact me. You can email me. You can email me at alexa@heart-crafts.com, or you can also find sign-ups or whatever through my shop, and that's heartcrafts.stampinup.net. So, and anything you want or like that you see here tonight, just remember you can always hit the shop now button that's at the top of this page, or if you're watching this on YouTube later, you can, I've always got in the description box, if you hit the arrow, the description will pop down, and I have a shop now button in there as well that you can hit. So yeah, just to let you know that. The new annual catalogue will be released to the public on the 4th of June. So we actually get a little bit earlier, and I believe we can start pre-ordering from it in April. I think it's the 4th of April. So yeah. Yes, I can't wait, Jenny. It's so exciting. And I've even had a little bit of a sneak peek of our new cut emboss machines. So as you all know, in the past we used to have the Sizzix one. There is a new one coming out, and there's two actually. Just a little bit of a spoiler alert, there's two, and I will not say no more. Oh, May, sorry. April, May, duh, I was too excited. Ah, dear. So yeah, that was just a bit of exciting thing to read today. So, and there's a few other things on there for demonstrators and discount shoppers if you want to pop onto your website and have a bit of a read. So, and I believe Sarah Douglas has a little video up there as well. So, which is all interesting. So anyway, how about we get on to making our cards for tonight. Now the first one, I'll turn you around. Let's see if I get this right. Okay, I'm going to turn you around. I hope everyone's got... Yes, I think that's okay. Get to see half of my body. Right. Okay, so the first card we're going to do is the rocker card. And to do that, I actually had an A4 sheet of paper, which I cut in half. And then I got a saucer, plate, whatever, because I don't have dies big enough to cut out a circle. And I just took a pencil and I drew around it and cut it out by hand. And then I have folded it in half. And you can burnish it. Just like that. So I thought I would show you on the DSP that I am going to be using. This measures 5.5, I think it was. Yep, 5.5 inches by 2 5/8. And what I've done is I've just put a pencil mark in the middle here, and I'm going to take my plate again, and I'm going to go from this corner to where I have my pencil mark and just draw my circle. Oops, might go a bit further down. Oop. There we go. And then you turn it and measure this one up to go to that corner there. And then I am just going to take my scissors and trim this out. Now I'm going to make this into a birthday card, but it would make a lovely Mother's Day card. If you've got any of the baby dies or stamps, it would make a beautiful baby card. Could make any sort of card out of this. Lovely wedding card would be nice too, out of this style card. So there we go. There I have my half circle, and it will mat this quite nicely. I'm just going to erase my pencil lines. Now this is the back of my designer series paper. I actually want to use the other side, but I just wanted to show you. And I know it's not perfect because I'm terrible at cutting out things, but it does fit on there quite nicely, just like that. So I'm just going to... Oh, another thing I wanted to do is I think I will, just to add a bit of interest to the card, I was going to come in with my pencil about 2 inches, and I'm just going to measure down 1/2 inch draw a line because I can't cut straight. And I just want to trim down this line. And then I'm going to take my ruler again. And I'm going to open this up. And I'm just going to take my score tool. Try and get this straight. And just score down here. And I'm going to do the same on this side. And I'm just going to fold this in like that, so we have a bit of a crevice. Now it will pop out a bit here, and you can just take your scissors, whoops, and just neaten that up a bit like that. Just erase my pencil mark. There we go. So it look a bit funny there. Almost looks like a Pac-Man. And I'm just going to burnish that down. Okay. And you'll see why I've done that in a minute. So I just wanted to add some interest to my card. So I might just have to trim that a bit, I think. So what I might do is just draw pencil line along there, and I'm just going to come in a wee bit and hope that I get this straight. I'm coming in a wee bit because I'd like to have a border. Before I glue it down, so it will look like that. Thereabouts. I know it's not perfect, but oh well, it's handmade, not Hallmark. Okay, where's my glue? Now I'm just going to glue this down. You can use any adhesive you'd like. I prefer wet glue because it gives me a little bit of wiggle room. There we go. And then I am going to place a sentiment on here, about there. And I've pre-done these. I've used the ornate dies for this, and I've used the small one. I think I've put them away already. Oh, I was being prepared. And I've used a stitch framelit die that matches the inside just like that. So first things first, I'm just going to stamp my sentiment on here, and I'm going to be using the peaceful moments, and I want the happy birthday out of here. And I'm just going to stamp this in black memento ink. And I want to take it over a bit because I'm going to place some flowers on here. That's pretty good. And I'll probably put one right there. Right, clean my stamp. Okay. So I'm going to stick these two together. And then then I'm going to place glue just on the bottom half of my sentiment here. And I think I'll place it about there. Okay, so there we go. Now, because this is a rocker card, and I am going to stick some of these beautiful flowers that I still have left over and I need to use. So I'm just going to stick some of these on here. I think I might use these ones. That might be pretty. Okay, I might wait to see what I put on this side because it will now have to counteract the weight, if that makes sense. Okay, so I'm going to start off by gluing this one here at the back. So I'm just going to pop some glue on the bottom petals here. Just like that. Then I'm going to pop some glue on this one. And I just happen to have a little flourish here, so I might pop a little flourish behind here. This is why I say never get rid of what you have in your stash. Because they're always good to use. There we go. I was just thinking, how heavy is that? What do I want to use? There we go. How does that look? I like the look of that. Now I like odd number flowers. I am learning you don't have to have odd number flowers. You can have even, but I still find that hard. Ah, that's not too bad in my counteracting. How's that? Ooh. I was just thinking I might put some more gemstones on that. Will I or won't I? Or will I let it be? What do you guys think? Perfect, I agree. Hi Neve, how are you, darling? Can't wait until I can see you again too. Missing you all terribly. So, there's my first card. I will think about maybe popping a gem here or there. Oh, I have the gold faceted gem sitting beside me. Where's my picky tool? Here's my picky tool. Pop one there. One there. And one there. There we go. Now I'm happy. That looks lovely. Love it. Okay, right. Now on to the next card. Now the next card is a panorama card. And it's very similar to your window card but extended, or even the diorama card we made last week. But it's more, I won't say extravagant, but it's more layers, I suppose you could say. So whereas with your diorama cards you usually have about 2 to 3 layers, whereas this one's got lots of layers. So I have already pre-cut all my layers, and I've got 5 layers here. So this will be the back of my card, and these are all my layers for inside my card here. And we're going to use an accordion join for all of our layers. So I've only done one, so I could show you how to do it. Now these, I've actually cut this to the quarter size of an A4. So they are 4 1/8 by 5 7/8. I think that's right. Or is it 5 3/4? So it's 14.8 centimetres by 10.5 centimetres, if that makes sense. And what I did was I took my rectangle stitched layer dies, and I started off with this one, and I placed it down, and I cut that one out like that, and then I got the next one down and I layered that on there, took this one away and ran that through my die cutting machine, and then I layered up the next one, took this layer away, ran it through my machine, and then I did the same with the last one, so I could get them fairly central, and then take that one away. And that's how I ended up with my rectangles going in smaller, if that makes sense. I hope it makes sense. So that's how we did that. And then, just to show you how to do the accordion fold for the sides. Okay, so this piece is the same width, it's 10.5 centimeters, and I have it at 4.5 inches, which is approximately 11.45 centimeters. But I am going to score in 1/2 inch increments, which is about 1.3 centimeters, if you want to do it in both. Okay, so I just scored at 1/2 inch increments, so at 1/2 inch, 1 inch, and then I turned it around, one and a half inches, 2 inches, 2.5, 3, 3.5, and 4. And then I just folded it accordion style and burnished along the way. there we go. There we have our accordions for our sides. Now I have, because I'm going to decorate this as I go along, I think. Sort of thought of this out, but haven't quite. So one thing I do know what I want to do is in the middle, because Anzac Day's coming up, I thought I would make this into another Anzac card, memoir, whatever, or it can be a sympathy card, whatever. But I wanted to use, these are the moments we look back on, but I'm not going to use the with joy. So I thought that would be quite nice to place in the middle there. So I'm just going to ink that up with a bit of Memento black ink. And there's two ways you can do this. You can cover this with a bit of sticky note, or you can do it the way I'm going to do it, and if you get anything on there, just wipe it off. Like I have. This is why I got my trusty chamois here. That looks pretty good. And I just want to stamp this in the back here. Just like that. Oh no. And I'm crooked. There's two sides to every card. Yay! For me. Okay, let me try that again. Or maybe I should use a post-it note. That looks good. Keep on getting the dot. Okay. Oops, now I've got to line this up again. Okay, here we go. Fingers crossed. Hey, that's better. I'm happy with that. Okay. Apparently Panorama cards are meant to tell a story. That's the idea of them as you do your layers. So we'll see how we go with that, shall we? Don't know if I will achieve it, but I'm definitely going to try. Okay. Now the other thing I'm going to be using, now all of these are out of our mini catalogue. So they are current and they're on sale until I think the 1st of June or the 3rd of June, something like that. Anyway, in the suite of the Poppy suite, you get these wonderful sticker die cuts, and you get 2 sheets of them. You get these 2 sheets of labels, and you get some textured, and it's also embossed leaves and poppies in here, and you also can get some vellum ones, which I thought we would take advantage of using some of these. Not all of them, but some of them. I thought that might be quite cute. So, but before I start getting into those, I just want to put some colour behind. in our scene. Just move these out of the way. So I'm just coming in with the Balmy Blue and my makeup brush, and I'm just going to bring in some colour, and I don't want it to be too harsh or too perfect because I'd like it to look a bit like the sky. Because the effect I'm hoping for is to have it look like a field of poppies, like Flinders Field. So we'll see if I achieve that, shall we? So I'm just doing half with the Balmy Blue on all of them. And like I said, it doesn't need to be completely perfect because it makes it look like the sky as well, which gives it a nice effect. There we go, that's the Balmy Blue. Take some of the blue out of my brush, and down the bottom I'm going to use Old Olive. Bit of green for the grass. And I'm not too worried if the colours merge together. Just gives that other added effect of sky. There we go. And I'm also not worried if I get splotches of swirls and things because grass isn't perfect and nor is the sky. So and it just gives added texture, I think, as well. I'm not being very precious, so to speak. There we go. And that's it for my blending. Okay, now I think I will take this one back just to give me an idea on where I want to place my bits and pieces. Not sure if I might colour some of these in. Where's that blending brush again? That might be nice. There we go. All right, anyways, okay. Right, now, what do I want on the back? How's that? I know what I might do. I'm just placing my layers down to see what sort of effect we'll get. What I might do with this one is take my Poppy Parade and give it a wee bit of colour. Oh, I like that. What do you think of that? Flourishes down the bottom, Jenny. What do you mean flourishes down the bottom? Not sure what you mean by flourishes down the bottom. Oh, I got two there. Didn't mean to pop out two. I must have two sheets here. I do. There we go. How about that? I quite like that. And our next layer. Oops. How's that? I might pop another little poppy there. I won't put a leaf on there. And then There we go. How's that? What do you think of that, guys? I quite like that. I think that'll look pretty. Okay, so I'm going to try and remove layer by layer carefully. Okay, so I'm going to start off by gluing these down first. Don't know which way I want it now. Go like that. There we go. Now I'm going to hope, because this is down, you're not going to see the glue too much. Ooh, I think I did all right with that. Place my leaves under there. Might place this one like that. There we go. Then our next layer. This is actually a really good way of doing it, so you can see where you're layering everything. I think that leaves too big. And bit of glue there. stay. Okay, now I'm just wondering, I might just balance out the poppies. Oops, that's got to go there. Doesn't matter if it hangs over, as long as it fits in the card, the envelope. Might bring it down a smidge. There we go. Okay, right, now it's time to stick the sides together. So I'm just going to turn them over, get these out of the way, and grab my side. Okay, I'm going to start off with the back first, and I'm just going to attach that there like that. I'm just going to place glue on here. And then do the next one. And then the next one. Oh, I miscalculated. Have I? No, I haven't. I've got two stuck together. Ah! Oh, that's funny. Oops. Overglued. Never mind, hopefully you won't see it. I'm not going mad like I thought I was for a second. And lucky last, there we go, nice and straight, and that's first side put on. Actually, if you wanted to, you could just leave this like a card like that and have them open up. If you wanted to, you don't have to glue the other side down, but I am. I just thought it'd be nice, and it's something different, and it shows you the rest of the technique. So I really like that. That is so pretty. I just love it how Stampin' Up! Comes up with these beautiful things that that just match. So, okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is glue down the bottom again with some glue. And we're basically just going to repeat what we did before. goodness, I am just loving this. This is beautiful. Wow, is all I'm gonna say. And it may look fiddly, but to be honest with you, it's been really, really easy to do. Oh, I've got a bend there. Whoops. Now, if you wanted to, you could put a backing on here. Look at that. I could do that, couldn't I? I have a bit of cardstock here. I might just grab my little paper trimmer. Just to hide that messiness at the back. And just finish the card off nicely. I mean, I would have said if I hadn't done a boo-boo, you can always write on the back here. And you still can. You could put another piece of white cardstock over this if you wanted to as well, and write your message on the back. But isn't that just, oh, I wish you guys could really see the full effect of this. This is just adorable. So I don't know if you can get the full effect. But yeah, it's just, oh, I love it. This would have to be one of my most favourite cards I've made this whole series. It is just adorable. Very nice. So I was just thinking you could even use this in an album. I might even do that. Oh, would you guys like some show and tell? I actually have finished another album this week. Gee, I'm being busy. So I think I'll show you some show and tell quickly. I actually had made this album a while ago and I've never decorated it. So I finally got to decorate it. So yes, I used the daisy punch and dies and some old punches I had. This is the new little flower die in, oh no, that was a celebration one, wasn't it? Oops, sorry. So, and the gold faceted gems. And this, and of course I've got Winker Stella on my flowers. And I just popped these flowers up on dimensionals, and I put some crystal effects on the end of there, and this just opens up like that, and then I just did it in a figure of 8 to close it. Oh, I've got sticky fingers now. There we go. And then I've got some side flaps. Now these were actually die cutted out of, I can't remember the name of the die, but they are still in the catalogue, and my catalogue's by the computer, so I do apologise, otherwise I would grab it and tell you what dies these are, because they're absolutely gorgeous. So, and these are pockets here, so you can put whatever you want in these pockets. And this is little accordion booklet that goes out both ways, and a little mini waterfall, and a belly band, and these are just some mats and a little booklet I just placed here, and that's it. Oh, and I also coloured these were the clear faceted gems, and I coloured them with our alcohol markers to get that lovely blue effect. So there's another bit of show and tell of an album. So these albums will eventually be going for sale. I don't know when, but I'm sure I'll let you know when I have them up on the webpage. So there you go. So if there was anything you absolutely loved about tonight and you might want to purchase or whatever, you're welcome to go to my shop at heartcrafts.stampinup.net. If you have any questions about anything, you're always welcome to email me or private message me on Facebook. And I do have a website. It's always in construction. So, but I am getting there. I am definitely getting there. I'm getting more and more content up on my website page. As every week goes by, I try and put something else up there for you all to have a sticky beak at. So hopefully I might get some of these cards up there this week coming. No promises, but I will try. So here's our projects. Our little rocker card that does rock. And it is balanced, and I'm excited about that one. And our beautiful Panorama card. And it does lay flattish for an envelope, so you can place it in an envelope and still send it. So, but I really like this for an idea of a mini album. Have to wait and see about that one, hey? Okay, guys. Well, you all have a wonderful week. And if you have any ideas of what you might like to see me do next week, excuse me, I have had a request for showing how I make my flowers and stuff, which I'm more than happy to do if that's what you would like to see. Otherwise, I will have a think about it. I don't know, yeah. I'll have to have a think about it. I know there was another card, and it's called a Dutch fold card, that I would like to do, and I know that wasn't part of this series because it actually incorporates 2 of the cards we have learnt. So everything we have learnt here over the past 7 weeks, because it's been a 7-week thing, there was 14 different styles I taught you. You can incorporate them with each other and make more extravagant and beautiful cards if you'd like to, or you can keep them plain and simple. So yeah, I thought I would show you perhaps next week, as well as making a few flowers, show you how I make my daisies. Maybe, I don't know if any of you saw my YouTube during the weekend. I put a poppy card up there. I've only got one left, so I can quickly show you one of the cards. It says "Lest We Forget," and then inside I have got John McRae's poem in there. So they were very quick and simple to make. I just basically had typed this all out on my computer and printed these off. But the other card I actually made a poppy to go on it. I was inspired by my daughter-in-law over the weekend. We made a poppy wreath for her to take to work, and yeah, it was absolutely gorgeous. So I've had lots of fun crafting. So yeah, if you'd like to see any of that, please let me know. And like I said, I would like to do the Dutch fold card with you, just to show you how you can incorporate some styles with other styles. If you'd like to see more of that, please let me know. Because obviously you can make a shaker card into an easel card. yeah, you can do all sorts of things. You can even make a swing card into an easel card. A swing card, spinning card, I mean. The spinner card we did. Yeah, there's so much you can do. You can even use this as an easel card if you wanted to. You could pop a base on this. But because that is gorgeous the way it is, and it's well balanced, which even makes me even more excited, I don't need to. Yeah. So please let me know. Let me know what you'd like. I'll just see. Okay, there's no more questions so far. Just reading some of your comments. Thank you everyone for taking a bit of time out of your night and joining me. Please share this out. Give me thumbs up. It's all great for Facebook and for YouTube. If you're on YouTube, please leave a comment. Even here, leave a comment. It all helps. And I will see you all next Tuesday night. Bye guys. Happy crafting.